I am the Undead Warrior, and this is the Warrior's Corner. This edition is for the February 28th edition of Monday Night Raw. I am making and posting this a little later than usual. For that, I apologize. Raw, it just keeps getting better. Last week when The Rock came back, we said, this is awesome. Or 2 weeks ago when The Rock came back, we said, this is awesome. Last week when The Undertaker and Triple H came back, this is awesome. It just keeps getting better and better. There weren't a whole lot of matches last night. It was very promo heavy, as it tends to be before WrestleMania. It's really setting the stage for Mania. The show started out with Triple H coming out, making a promo, talking about how he's going to be the one to break Undertaker's streak, and that he's done everything there is to do in the WWE except break the streak. So that was really good. Good length promo. If you haven't seen it, definitely worth checking out on YouTube or something. I'm sure it's out there. Great promo. At the end of it, Sheamus comes out. Of course, if you'll remember WrestleMania last year, Sheamus is the reason Triple H has been gone all this time. So, of course, they had to tie up that loose end. So Sheamus comes out. And before he really gets a chance to say or do anything, Triple H attacks him and just brutalizes him, just beats him. Finally ending with a pedigree through the announce table. The announce table at that time being manned by Jerry the King Lawler and Justin Roberts. More on that in a little bit. After Triple H brutalizes Sheamus, Raw General Manager beeps in, says, Sheamus, you're slated to do a match tonight, and even though you just basically got your butt kicked, you're still gonna have your match against this man. And then Evan Bourne's music starts playing. So in the last 3 weeks, we've had The Rock, Triple H, Undertaker, Evan Bourne. It's getting exciting. So Evan Bourne comes out, and it's pretty much a squash match because, Sheamus doesn't have much in him at the moment anyway. Although he puts up a little bit of a fight towards the middle. Ends with Evan doing airborne onto Sheamus and picking up the win. Like I said, kind of a squash match, so you can't really critique it too heavily. But good promo, good ending to it. I mentioned that the announce table was being manned by Justin Roberts and Jerry Lawler. Last week, Jerry issued a WrestleMania challenge to Michael Cole, and this week was Michael Cole's answer to that challenge. So Michael Cole comes out and basically he says, Jerry, I'll take your challenge on 2 conditions. Number 1, the trainer that I pick gets to be in my corner. And number 2, I get to pick a guest referee. We don't know who his guest referee is going to be yet, but he did pick his trainer. It is the All-American Jack Swagger. Jerry, of course, is in ring as Michael is answering the challenge. And basically that whole promo ends with Jerry Lawler being put into Jack Swagger's ankle hold and thus being removed from the show the rest of the night. Kind of good to see Jack Swagger back on Raw. I'm not the biggest Swagger fan, but it was good to see him. It was kind of a nice change of pace. So that's that. There is a new number one contender for the Divas Championship. That would be my girl Brie Bella. She won a Divas Battle Royale for the number one contendership. So she'll probably go for the title at WrestleMania. I don't see why they would do it before that. Good to see the Bellas getting a push. I'm thinking sometime soon they're going to actually split the girls up, which is going to be interesting. The two girls haven't truly feuded with each other since the whole Primo Carlito incident a couple years back. So that's that. The Rock issued a rematch to... or not a rematch, I'm sorry. He issued a response to John Cena's little rap segment last week. Good Rock-style promo. The biggest issue me and a friend had is, rather than referring to himself in the third person like The Rock always does, he kept using I, me, things like that. Other than that, that's the only issue, and you can chalk that up to he's been out of action for 7 years. The main event Monday night started as a promo. Miz coming out, John Cena coming out, those two going back and forth. And Alex Riley makes a very bad joke about bathrooms being called John's because everything John Cena says is full of crap. Seriously? Really? Really? But basically that whole promo turns into the main event of Alex Riley versus John Cena in a steel cage match, with the conditions that if John Cena wins, Alex Riley is fired from working for The Miz. If Alex Riley wins, John Cena must say how awesome The Miz is. Of course, Cena's reply when brought with the stipulations is, I've been fired, rehired, worked for all this stuff. So he's like, yeah, I'll take it. Another special stipulation of that match is the only way to win that match is by escape. No pinfall or submission. It was actually a very good match, and I think that was more for Alex Riley than for John Cena. Cena kind of has that same tired 5-move skill set. But Alex Riley, good to see him do something other than just stand behind The Miz looking like an idiot. Very athletic match. You saw John Cena getting thrown around the ring a few times. Really good. John Cena ends up winning. So The Miz, or Alex Riley, is now fired from working for The Miz. Also during the show, Shawn Michaels spoke. He wasn't at the show. It was a recorded promo talking about Triple H versus The Undertaker. And it was basically, the whole kind of, well, if anyone could break the streak, it's going to be Triple H. I couldn't do it. It's going to be him. He's my best friend, this and that and all that. So that was okay. That's pretty much all I've really got to say about Monday Night Raw. Very good Raw. It's Raw's getting quite better. We're definitely on the road to WrestleMania. I'm very interested to see what happens in the next few weeks. WrestleMania is rapidly approaching, a little over a month away, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So that's pretty much it. I am the Undead Warrior, and this has been the Warrior's Corner.